Dive into the annals of time, where Charlemagne, the first Holy Roman Emperor, unified Western Europe. As we journey back, imagine yourself stepping into a time portal, transitioning from the modern age to a period filled with battles, great leaders, and transformative events. The portal door opens, and you're immediately immersed in a time where knights were valiant, kingdoms were vast, and rulers like Charlemagne held an iron grip over their territories. Charlemagne, also known as Charles the Great, was a unique figure who emerged in a time of disarray and fragmentation. Born into a world punctuated by the fall of the mighty Roman Empire, he was a shining light in the midst of chaos. As a warrior, a king, and a man, he demonstrated exceptional courage, wisdom, and strength. His vision of a unified Europe was more than just a dream. It was a mission, a purpose. The Europe he was born into was a patchwork of tribal kingdoms, constantly at war with one another. It was a time of tumultuous change, a brutal struggle for survival. Each kingdom was a world unto itself, with its own customs, languages, and ways of life. But Charlemagne was not content to see Europe remain in this state of disunity. He had a vision of a Europe united under one rule, one faith, one language. His journey towards this goal was not easy. It was fraught with challenges, struggles, and battles. But with each victory, he brought more lands under his rule, forging a realm that was as diverse as it was vast. From the lush forests of Germany to the sunny shores of Spain, from the snow-capped peaks of the Alps to the fertile plains of France, his was a leader who believed in the power of education. He invited the brightest minds of his time to his court, establishing a cultural and intellectual renaissance that would later be known as the Carolingian Renaissance. An advocate of literacy and learning, he introduced reforms that laid the groundwork for Europe's intellectual awakening. But his reign was not just about conquest and culture. Charlemagne was also a deeply religious man. He believed that his mission to unify Europe was divinely ordained. He worked tirelessly to spread Christianity throughout his empire, aligning himself with the powerful church to solidify his rule. His coronation as the Holy Roman Emperor by Pope Leo III on Christmas Day in 800 marked a turning point in history, signaling the fusion of power between the Church and the state, a fusion that would shape the Middle Ages and beyond. Charlemagne was not just a king, but a titan of his time. His influence extended far beyond his death. His laws, his reforms, and his legacy continued to shape the destiny of Europe, laying the foundations of the modern world. Charlemagne's reign, a beacon in the Dark Ages, forever shaped the course of history.